City Skylines 2 is without a doubt already the most hyped city builder on the market, currently sitting at number 10 on Steam wishlists, and we're still months away from release. Although I'm a week behind everyone else, I wanted to wait before tackling the roads tools part of CS2 to get the entire picture, from the feature highlight and dev diary to the developer insights video, in order to gather all the info into a single comprehensive video. Today we'll look at all aspects within these three pieces of content, from the road tools themselves and the options within, down to how they interact with intersections and interchanges, wrapping up with parking lots and road maintenance. Get your city building hats on and let's dive in. The road tools in CS2 are a direct evolution from the first game, with most of the features integrated from mods and a heavy focus on working within road nodes to create a much more seamless road building experience. Straight, curved, complex curves, and the replace tool are all features that we've seen before, but that's in no way of negative critique whatsoever. Between the two videos, we got a solid idea on how smooth curves are, and even in this early developmental stage, there's a lot less janky road systems than in the first game, at least from what I'm seeing. Grids, however, are entirely new, and they'll be just a fantastic addition to creating large neighborhoods or even old school American downtown sectors. Between that and the base game parallel roads, where on selecting a one-way street will automatically create opposite directional roads, CS2 is off to a great start already. That's not remotely all though. The replace tool gives you the ability to enhance any roads or replace them altogether. Add grass, trees, wider sidewalks, or sound barriers. These are a few ways that allow you to customize your roads without compromising your design standards. Last but not least among road tools is snapping, and snapping got really wonky in City Skylines. But with that range of snapping options available already in CS2 from the videos and the dev diary, between things like geometry or buildings, 90-degree angles, snapping looks to be much more intuitive and flexible, which is the entire goal according to the devs. Combining this with the ability to easily expand off of your roads means that things like on-off ramps for highways will be less intrusive on the network as a whole, and with dedicated off-ramps actually slowing down traffic properly, we're looking at quite the immersive experience day one. But it gets even better with road options. Road options takes your tools and helps them fit without issues into your networks in a range of ways. Sign changes for lane designation, traffic lights, stop signs. These are a few of the smaller features in your road options. For the major ones, all of them had me excited, of course, but the biggest would be the ability to drag across other roads, creating intersections without having to stop at every single existing road node. This is perfect for coordinating connectors to arteries quickly and effectively, and something I'm entirely too eager to see in action hands-on. Elevated roads is the next biggest surprise. Not being able to build on top of another road was a bit painful at times, without a doubt. And if you wanted that Chicago-style city with train tracks or roads going over other roads, it just wasn't really able to happen. Now you can easily connect those arteries beneath the highway system, or like I said, build a train network right on top of any road. It's just a great feature. Beyond these two, CS2 utilizes what they call a cut and fill construction method for their roads. This is just fancy wording for the ability to actually cut into hillsides, providing retaining walls, or filling in that dip to make the road level and appropriate for actual driving. Now, instead of really awkward dips in your roads or default tunnels for any form of cutting into a hillside, there's a real-life application here that looks great from the screens on the developer diary. Now, what about mass transit? Well, CS2 will already feature a wide range of mass transit options that can be included and easily integrated into your network road system. Much like the first game, you can add bus lanes or tram tracks onto existing roads to encourage using them. This will be more relevant in the AI traffic video I'm also working on later, so stay tuned for that. But we also get dedicated roads that will only allow mass transit or pedestrian walkways or even service vehicles to allow them to use it, letting them cut through the city and, bypass potential traffic. These road options are creating a solid quality of life set to make your cities streamlined regarding traffic, and it's a great thing to see. Now, where would we be without a look into intersections? Intersections in the context of Dev Diary 1 refer to highway interchanges, call them interchanges, and roundabouts alike. What strikes me the most about interchanges we've seen in CS2 so far is just how dang good they look and how many options we get access to in the base game. All of these look so much better than the standard cloverleaf or three-way interchanges we got to start with. And what's even better is that due to the automatic intersections of roads, your interchanges will do exactly that. Automatically connect if I laid it over existing roads. Auto placing roundabouts. That's it. These look fantastic. They come in different sizes, they can be upgraded, and the seamless connection to intersection nodes is such a huge leap forward from the first game. Also, to you Americans who don't quite understand roundabouts, you can actually see the paths that are allowed to be taken on the larger ones in CS2, so take notes, please, because it's frustrating. This leads us to our last section, parking lots and maintenance. And accidents. It's confirmed, there are no more pocket car citizens. Now every citizen that drives a vehicle will have to find a place to park it. And in the base game of CS2, that means parking lots and parking facilities, both underground and above as parking decks. We'll see in Dev Diary 2 how parking behavior works, but know that as the player, there is a lot that determines who parks where, when they choose to use it, and that you can make money off of it. Parking lots are the backbone of the American city, which I would say is probably not for the best. So simply having them at the start, you can find key areas of heavy traffic or parking congestion through the roads info view and target those parking areas for better traffic flow. But roads are useless, they're in bad shape, and in fact, messed up roads can slow down traffic and create accidents. Yes, accidents are definitively coming, and while bad roads aren't the only factor to them, you'll 100% want to invest in road maintenance to keep things running smoothly. Road maintenance patches roads, clears snow, removes accidents, and these vehicles can use certain service-only roads to do their job better. These are no longer an optional service like in the first game. You need these people now. As a bonus, there's a lot going on in these videos, but I wanted to wrap up this particular overview with some eye catches that you may or may not have missed that didn't quite fit into these sections. For example, all roads lead to Rome. I mean, they provide water and electricity. Water and sewage can be exported as trade commodities, and groundwater is a thing. Lighter lane colors designate lane nodes for easier visibility of systems. Better quality bridges, both pedestrian and vehicle. Possible expanded harbor system that we see over here on the left side of the picture. Multi-way road intersection systems look really interesting and really well done that you'll see in the bottom right. Mass transit systems integrate into roundabouts. Motorcycles are in, but there's no bodies on them currently. We get more zoning options, at least for residential designations, be it the American style side-by-side housing, perhaps the California style of stacked tall housing, or even combined single housing like you see in the UK, all the way up to different levels of apartment complexes down to the office style, multi-tiered, high-density apartment complexes. Pretty cool looking. And mass transit integrated into roads for bridges. I don't think that was a thing in the first game, so if it is, then pardon me, but it looked cool to me, so I thought I'd throw it out there. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it that we're gonna do for the overview of the roads system. I am very excited, but I also wanted to make this more informative than it was opinion-based. The game's looking great so far though. I'm excited to see more. We're gonna dig into Developer Diary number 2 and a little bit later, simply going over AI traffic behavior, which is a really cool feature as well. So stay tuned on the channel for that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're excited about City Skylines like I am. If you want to support the game, you can go ahead and wishlist it now on Steam. Other than that, thank you again for watching. This is Havoc, and I'll see you in the next video.